There are different bunker buster bombs of different caliber, but what sets it apart from the rest is this GBU-57, which is typically delivered by the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. Due to the bomb's large size and weight, the aircraft can carry only 2 of these weapons in its bomb bay compartments. While it lacks thrusters, the weapon is equipped with 4 active lattice fins and a precision guidance system that enables it to glide accurately to its target using military-grade GPS. Constructed from a specially designed high-performance steel alloy, using its weight when falling under gravity to penetrate or dig itself up to 200 feet of underground soil or concrete. We'll also look into the difference between the Massive Ordnance Penetrator and the mother of all bombs with step-by-step process of how they work, all in the video ahead. To give you an idea of the varying levels of penetration capability among different bunker buster bombs, let's compare a few examples. First, we have the BLU-109, also pronounced blue. It is a 2,000-pound or bomb developed in the 1970s. This weapon is capable of penetrating approximately 1.8 meters or about 5 feet of reinforced concrete. Next, we move on to the GBU-28, which is equipped with a laser-guided system at its front. This bomb can penetrate to a depth of nearly 6 meters, equivalent to roughly 20 feet, which is as tall as a 2-story building. However, neither of these compares to the massive capabilities of the GBU-57, also known as the Massive Ordnance Penetrator. It can penetrate over 60 meters into the ground, around 200 feet. To put that into perspective, this depth is comparable to the height of a 20-story building depending on the floor heights. These examples demonstrate the significant advancements and differences in penetration levels among these specialized weapons. Let's put an average human here against this weapon, which is 20.5 feet long, giving it a streamlined, aerodynamic shape that is crucial for stability and precision. With a diameter of 31.5 inches and weighing an incredible 30,000 pounds, translating to approximately 14,000 kilograms, it utilizes its massive weight to generate the kinetic energy required for deep penetration. This heavy, compact design enables it to break through over 200 feet of reinforced concrete, making it one of the most effective bunker-busting munitions in the world. Let's take a look at the parts of this weapon. The most important part is the body casing, made of hardened ferrocobalt alloy to withstand impact. Interestingly, the body comprises more than 80% of the bomb's total weight. Inside this cover, you will find the following components. At the front is the nose fuse well, all of which are joined by a fuse conduit. Sandwiched within this rod is the explosive-filled 5,000-pound warhead, which translates to approximately 2,267 kilograms. This conduit then connects to a tail fuse, which, interestingly, is the main detonator and is crucial for delayed action. Moving to the back, nestled inside the tail, we discover the intricacies of its guidance system. Here, the inertial guidance kit collaborates seamlessly with the military-grade global positioning unit, ensuring precise navigation towards its intended target. Alongside these components, one can find the adapter ring, which facilitates the attachment of the telemetry antenna, crucial for transmitting data, as well as the encryption key battery, which safeguards sensitive information. Venturing deeper into its structure, we encounter the thermal batteries, vital for powering the system, and the composite fins, strategically positioned to aid in directing the missile towards its objective. These fins, meticulously controlled by internal gears, maneuver with precision, responding to commands to adjust the trajectory accurately. Let's take a look at the smaller bunker buster and how it works. It has a laser sensor at the front, and just behind that are adjustable fins. In the midsection, there is a warhead that weighs approximately 650 pounds, containing tritonal explosive. This is a mixture of 80% TNT and 20% aluminum powder. Finally, we have the retractable fins at the rear. To give you a better sense of its size, comparing it to a person can be helpful. The casing has a length of approximately 19 feet long, which translates to around 5 meters. This section is made of an artillery barrel, which is very strong, and has a diameter of 14.5 inches, which translates to around 37 centimeters, making it relatively narrow. They intentionally made the smaller cross-sectional area. This means the bomb displaces less material, whether earth or concrete, as it penetrates layers of reinforced bunkers or building. The smaller cross-section allows it to enter deep into buildings, potentially avoiding steel and concrete. Let's move back to the MOP and its cost factor. The development cost of the GBU-57 is estimated to be between $400 and $500 million, with its production price per unit around $3.5 million. Meanwhile, the GBU-28, a 4,000-pound bomb, costs approximately $100,000 to $150,000 per unit, while the per-unit cost of the BLU-109 is approximately $25,000 to $84,000 for each JDAM kit. Let's take a look at how this works. Step 1. The bomb deployment platform. As previously mentioned, a B-2 stealth bomber flies in a very high altitude. When the aircraft reaches the designated location and the conditions are optimal, it releases the weapon. The bomb is designed for precision, and the deployment height plays a crucial role in its trajectory and effectiveness. Then step 2 comes the targeting precision. The bomb is outfitted with advanced guidance technology, including GPS and inertial navigation systems, which are military-grade satellites. Then comes step 3, that is adjusting the trajectory. The guidance information and data is then transmitted to the bomb's 4-lattice motors fins located at the rear. These fins can move and adjust in real time, allowing the bomb to correct its course as it descends under the force of gravity. These adjustments are essential because the weapon does not have thrusters to change its trajectory. Instead, it relies on the movement of these fins and a high-altitude drop to control its flight path. This is why the bomb must be deployed from a very high altitude so it has enough time and distance to adjust its trajectory accurately. Here comes the most difficult part, that is step 4, impact and penetration. The bomb, known as the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, weighs approximately 30,000 pounds, which is around 14,000 kilograms. When it reaches its target, it strikes with immense force, designed to penetrate deep into hardened structures, such as bunkers. The energy upon impact allows the bomb to bury itself over 200 feet into reinforced concrete, ensuring it delivers its payload precisely where it is intended for maximum effect. Finally, step 5 involves the tricky part of arming the weapon. It was installed with 2 SDB fuses. Double fuses are required as a backup. The first is for G-sensing and the second is the time delay fuse. Why the redesign was necessary, it was to ensure that the bomb could strike facilities buried beneath significant layers of hardened material. For this reason, the fuses are placed at the rear of the bomb to prevent them from being damaged. Once the time delay or the G-sensing fuse reaches its destination, it can blow, creating a mini earthquake that can bury bunkers and 20-story buildings inside them. Many people often confuse the Massive Ordnance Penetrator MOP with the mother of all bombs MOAB, which stands for Massive Ordnance Air Blast. The mother of all bombs weighs approximately 21,600 pounds and is designed to detonate above the ground, creating a massive shockwave and blast radius. However, unlike the MOP, it does not have penetration capabilities. This MOP is capable of digging up to 200 feet underground before exploding. While the Massive Ordnance Penetrator can be deployed from bombers such as the B-2 Spirit aircraft. But this is not the case with the mother of all bombs is so large that it must be delivered via a C-130 aircraft using a pallet system. Once deployed, the bomb is dragged by a parachute and falls under gravity, guided by an inertial navigation system and military-grade GPS. On April 13, the US dropped one of its largest non-nuclear bombs on a tunnel complex in eastern Afghanistan. When it detonated, the blast sucked all the oxygen out of the caves. We make original videos from scratch, so please do subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos.
Imagine a weapon so powerful it can cut through concrete, earth, and steel to obliterate underground bunkers, weapons silos, and command centers buried hundreds of feet beneath the surface. In today's exploration, we'll unravel the engineering secrets behind bunker-buster bombs and missiles, which enable militaries to penetrate fortified targets with unmatched precision and power. From high-speed impact to delayed detonation, these specialized weapons represent a remarkable leap in military technology, capable of taking out targets that once seemed untouchable. In modern warfare, where adversaries shield their most critical assets under layers of reinforced concrete and deep underground, conventional bombs don't stand a chance. But bunker busters do. They are designed to breach these hardened defenses, reaching targets hidden from ordinary weapons. So, how do they work? Let's dive into the key features that make bunker busters unique, taking a closer look at some of the most iconic examples and their roles in warfare. Bunker busters rely on a combination of speed, dense materials, and intelligent guidance to deliver powerful explosions exactly where they're needed. Here's how these elements come together in action. A critical factor in bunker busters' penetrating power is kinetic energy, which relies on mass and speed. When released from high altitudes, bombs like the GBU-58 gain enormous momentum as they accelerate downwards, harnessing gravity to achieve impact speeds that can pierce through earth and concrete. Developed during the Gulf War, the GBU-28 was specially designed to destroy deeply buried bunkers in Iraq. Weighing in at 5,000 pounds, this bomb can smash through up to 100 feet of earth or 20 feet of solid concrete, reaching fortified command bunkers that other bombs simply couldn't touch. Missiles like the AGM-158 JASSM, or Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile, on the other hand, use propulsion to gain momentum over long distances, making them perfect for striking targets from up to 230 miles away. With high kinetic energy preserved throughout their journey, these missiles achieve impact speeds that allow them to breach fortified facilities deep within enemy territory. To penetrate multiple layers without shattering on impact, bunker busters are designed with ultra-dense casings made from materials like tungsten or depleted uranium. The GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, or MOP, one of the heaviest bunker busters in the world at 30,000 pounds, is built with a reinforced steel casing. This gives it the durability to smash through up to 200 feet of reinforced concrete, or nearly 300 feet of earth, maintaining its structure as it descends deep into the target before detonating. This durability is crucial. If the casing failed on impact, the bomb would detonate prematurely and miss its mark. The GBU-57's structural strength, combined with its sheer weight, allows it to penetrate the most fortified targets imaginable, including nuclear bunkers and command centers hidden far below ground. The Taurus KEPD-350 missile, a collaboration between Germany and Sweden, also showcases this concept with its unique broach warhead, which has a two-stage detonation system. First, an initial charge pierces through the target's defenses, creating an entry point. Then, a secondary explosion, delayed until after penetration, delivers a powerful blast within the target's core. With this feature, the Taurus can disable even the most secure facilities, reaching depths that only bunker busters can achieve. To ensure that explosions occur precisely at the target's core, bunker busters use delayed fuses. Rather than exploding on impact, the fuse allows the weapon to penetrate a predetermined depth before triggering the blast. This enables a more controlled and precise explosion, maximizing the weapon's destructive power exactly where it's needed most. For example, the GBU-28 uses a customizable delay fuse, making it capable of reaching fortified bunkers by timing the explosion to detonate only after penetrating several layers of concrete or soil. The delayed fuse is also central to the Taurus KEPD-350, whose two-stage warhead system enables a timed detonation sequence. The initial explosion clears a path, while the second explosion hits the core, delivering a lethal impact at critical points within the target. To hit fortified targets with pinpoint accuracy, bunker busters utilize advanced guidance systems, ensuring they strike their intended marks regardless of distance or environmental challenges. The GBU-28 is equipped with laser guidance, which allows it to lock onto a laser-designated target. This high level of precision is crucial when striking hardened bunkers, where even a slight deviation could mean missing the target's most vulnerable spot. On the other hand, the GBU-57 MOP and the AGM-158 JASSM rely on GPS guidance, which allows them to navigate through complex airspace and reach distant or hidden targets. Beyond the conventional bunker busters, militaries have developed a wide range of strategies and technologies to breach fortified enemy positions. Here are some notable methods. Number 1. Thermobaric weapons, extreme pressure and heat. Thermobaric weapons, also known as fuel-air explosives, are designed to deliver an incredibly high-temperature blast that generates overpressure capable of devastating bunkers, tunnels, and caves. Upon detonation, a thermobaric weapon disperses an aerosol cloud of fuel that mixes with atmospheric oxygen before igniting, causing a high-temperature explosion with immense pressure. This can reach inaccessible bunker spaces and travel around corners. Number 2. Hypersonic missiles, sheer speed and penetration. Hypersonic missiles, traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, offer immense kinetic energy on impact. Due to their incredible speed and dense casings, they can penetrate even the most fortified structures with minimal interception. Number 3. Earth-penetrating nuclear weapons, or EPNWs, ultimate bunker-busting power. EPNWs are designed to reach depths that conventional explosives cannot and provide unparalleled destructive power. EPNWs burrow into the ground before detonating, producing a shockwave that devastates underground structures. The B-61 Mod 11 is an American nuclear gravity bomb modified for Earth penetration, capable of reaching deep-seated targets. Number 4. Directed energy weapons, or DEWs, heat and pressure focused with precision. DEWs offer a futuristic method to compromise bunkers by focusing immense energy on a single point. These weapons can superheat surfaces, weakening structures or disabling electronic systems within bunkers. The U.S. Army's Athena laser system aims to breach surface defenses and could complement conventional bunker-busting efforts. As military strategies continue to evolve, the arsenal of tools available for breaching these fortified structures grows, ensuring that no bunker remains a sanctuary. The increasing sophistication of these weapons signifies a shift in how wars are fought, emphasizing precision, speed, and the ability to neutralize threats that lie beneath the surface. In an age where underground fortifications have become a norm for adversaries, understanding the capabilities and limitations of bunker busters and their alternatives will be essential for military effectiveness on the modern battlefield.